Welcome back, my little TP72, and today we're going to be taking a look at Mortal Kombat X Kitana figure. She comes in a blister card packaging, and this is a milestone because this is the first female Mortal Kombat figure that we got in 6-inch. That is right. There have been other Mortal Kombat figures throughout in the past, more or less at 7 inches or much taller, like Sonya and Melina. From I can't remember the name of the company. I do have those two figures, but yes, this is the first female Mortal Kombat 6-inch figure that we've gotten from any company who's taken over the 6-inch Mortal Kombat line. Mind you, this is the blood version of Kitana, which is the previews exclusive. So this is a little bit more bloody up, like she's been a few combat and stuff. Even by looking into the packaging and stuff like that, even her staff and everything, as well as some of the weapons are kind of like hidden behind her legs, are have like spots of blood on it. Here on the back you have some information about Princess Kitana. If you want to pause and you can read. So even though Princess Kitana is fighting for the Earth Realm, she can't be without her weapons, which include her infamous fan blades, as well as some changeable hands and some daggers. As far as I can see from in the packaging, she does include all these weapons, as do sometimes when you have the exclusive version of the character. They do skip out on some of the weapons or change them for something else. But it seems that she has everything that's seen here in the back, as well as that staff that you saw. So without further ado, let's open the package and see if she's alright. Let's take a look at the blood version of Kitana. So, articulation. Basically, her head's on a ball joint. She has waist articulation. There's no upper chest articulation, anything like that. I gotta say, the sculpting on this figure is just phenomenal. Just wow. MEZCO is doing an amazing job on these figures. I hope they really continue them, because right now there hasn't been any word of any other series of figures coming out, but I really do hope they continue this. This back to articulation. Shoulders can go outwards. Elbow, swivel at the elbow, single joint at the elbow, swivel and articulation at the wrist. I already told you about the waist. Legs can kind of go outwards, forward, can't go back. Well, like most people can't go back due to her buttocks here. It's kind of blocked it from getting really back, but bring her leg a little bit back, and this is as far as it goes forward. So that's the only problem I have, is that they should have gave a little bit more room here for her leg articulation and movement. It swivels here at the thigh. Her leg swivels at the thigh. Single joint in the knee, as well as a swivel in the knee. Swivel at the ankle, and somewhat ankle rocker. It goes from side to side, her ankle here. So as I told you, are very well detailed. This is the blood version, so this is a previews exclusive blood version of her, meaning that she's been through most of the Mortal Kombat tournament and or most of her fight with her other opponent, as shown with some of her weapons. Kitana comes with these 6 hands you see here. 2 chopping hands, 1 slightly open hand, another kind of like open claw hand, and a gripping hand. And they're basically all match up. I might have 1 or 2 of the other hands on the figure itself right now at the moment. The other accessories that Kitana comes with are these bludgeons, I should say, accessories, which includes her infamous and famous signature weapons, the 2 bladed fans, which actually have like sticking out blades this time around for the Mortal Kombat X video game. Some kind of ninja star type triple blade type weapon there with a ring in the middle, and to actually hold the weapon itself. And she comes with this bow staff, which has a lot of like splattered blood on it, right even in the clear plastic of it. you could see that there's like blood splattered all over the thing. Like she basically used this really in a heated battle, and there's blood all over it. So it's pretty understandable why these figures are exclusives and not a regular retail, because you never know, Florida Mom might have a fit there or something like that if she ever saw this on the Toys R Us shelves. So some of her weapons fit on as shown this way, like her fans. You use the open hand in a way, it can hold her fans. So this one is holding it this way, and she has another one that's a little bit more closed, as I showed you earlier, for all the different hands she has, which is great because it allows you to pose her in many different ways. And Kitana is mostly famous for her fans. Just that now they added a lot more like blades and more deadlier type of accessories to simple little fans that would just cut the person up back in when she first appeared, I believe, in the Mortal Kombat 2. The other weapon is, I'm not quite sure what the name of this thing is, but it's a 3-bladed weapon with a ring in the middle, so she can hold it from pretty much any part of the ring. Almost like it sounds like a supersized trinket there, or ninja star. The other thing that's cool about this, seeing how on the back of the packaging she's supposed to come 2 knives, this being the exclusive one, it doesn't. This actually, where the spot would be where the 2 knives I believe would fit, you can actually kind of like sit this there on the back of her, so she can have this behind her on her back, as well as holding, like, say, one of the fans or something like that. So she's really ready for a battle or fight. And lastly, not least, oh boy, I'm losing my voice, is her staff here, which have blood spots on there. She can hold this. Now, I'm not quite sure how this weapon works, because I haven't used this weapon in the game. So I'm guessing she can hold by the gray part or any part of this weapon. I don't think it's like a laser weapon type thing. Could be like a laser weapon or kind of like a lightsaber weapon, but either way, she holds it quite well. I'm still using the semi kind of grip open hands here, which basically holds all her weapons. And as you can see, she can get like different style of like posing with this staff here, our bow staff. There we go. So this preview is exclusive of blood version of a Kitana. Is available to specialty shops and comic book shops only, not available to the retail market due to, of course, her being all splattered with blood and stuff. And it's just hope they continue this, because hey, we really need a Sonya, and we need her twin sister Melina, and all the rest of the other Mortal Kombat female fighters will be a great addition to this line. Hopefully the line will continue, because I am loving this line. The paint is really well done, the detail is really well done, the sculpting, articulation, plastic, everything is just amazing with these figures. And it's really too bad, because they're doing a great job. I just hope they do continue with this line, because I would just get all of them no matter what they put out. I'll just be grabbing all these figures and adding them to my massive Mortal Kombat collection here that I am been growing ever since. And this just like I can't stress and express how amazing these figures really are. So Scorpion72 telling you to enjoy your toys, and until next time, keep playing Mortal Kombat. Finish him.